Hello there everyone, good morning, good afternoon, depending on what time you're checking into this video. Firstly, I'd like to say a big Happy New Year, and I hope you've had a lovely 2 weeks off with your families. I hope you feel rested and I hope you feel ready to go with all of the work that we're going to be doing in the next couple of weeks, okay? So this is how PE is going to work, okay? So every Thursday, where we would normally have PE together, I'm going to release you a video showing you some different activities that you can do at home to keep yourself active, to keep yourself fit, and we're going to focus on the real fundamentals, the real basics of PE, okay? If you need to pause the video at any point, feel free to do that, okay? If you want to pause it, have a go at a challenge, give it a go, alright? You don't feel like you need to watch the whole thing and then give it a go. Pause it when you need to, have a breather, have a rest, that's absolutely fine, okay? As well as these little challenges, if you want to go out on walks with grown-ups, brothers, sisters, or do things in the house as well, extra, go for it, okay? The more active you are, the better, as long as you're safe, okay? Grown-ups, if you're watching, please bear with me, alright? This is horrendous for me. Just appreciate it. It will be unusual for me, unusual for you as well. But hopefully I will try and make these videos a bit better and a bit more engaging as the weeks go on, okay? But, you know, for the first couple of weeks, just bear with, okay? Kids, before you start, make sure you've got your water, your juice, anything like that. You've got a nice bit of space because you don't want to get things broken if there's things like vases or pictures around. Please avoid them, okay? A nice bit of space. If you're as lucky as me, you've got a space this big, excellent. If not, a living room, a kitchen, a bedroom will sort of do, okay? And if you can go outside, even better, okay? At the moment, probably not looking good. I think it's about -1 at the moment. So probably gonna stay inside, all right? Parents, if you're joining in as well, the same. I would suggest having a bottle of red or white handy just to get you through it, some Ribena, some milk, just some suggestions, all right? Okay, Air Force, so this week we're going to focus on a bit of throwing and catching, okay? So all of the games that we're going to do, we're going to focus on those key skills, okay? These skills are really important. You use them in lots of different games and sports. Football, basketball, netball, rounders, okay? Lots of sports that use these skills, and so it's really important that these skills are at a high standard, okay? So that's what we're going to focus on. Our learning objectives today are going to be to use basic techniques for an overarm and an underarm throw. We're going to use basic techniques for catching an object, and we're going to use these skills in a game, okay? So if we can do those 3 things, success, okay, let's give it a go. Right guys, so as you know, it's really important to get ourselves warmed up. We need to get our brains and our minds ready and our bodies ready too. So this is the game that we're going to do. It's called the Head, Shoulders, Knees and Toes Challenge, okay? All you need is a nice bit of space and a ball. If you've got a tennis ball, great. If you want to use a bigger one, fantastic, that's up to you. If you don't have that, a pair of socks will do, okay? It's up to you. This is how you do the challenge, okay? The first thing you've got to do is we've got to throw the ball up, touch our head, catch it, okay? So we'll throw it up, touch the head, catch. If you can do that 3 times, you move on to next. If you think of the song, head, shoulders, that's what we're going to do next, okay? So we're going to go throw, head, shoulders, catch. Again, 3 times if you can do that, you move on. Think of what comes next, head, shoulders, knees. So we're going to go head, shoulders, knees, catch, okay? Again, 3 times you move on. Head, shoulders, knees, toes. This will be a bit of a challenge, okay? Let's give it a go. Head, shoulders, knees, toes, catch. £5 says I'll never ever do that again, but give it a go, okay? If you can do it 3 times, excellent. If you manage to do head, shoulders, knees, toes, catch, you move on to head, shoulders, knees, toes, touch the floor, then catch, okay? Give it a go. Remember to record all of your efforts and pop it onto Seesaw so I can see your brilliant work, okay? Have a go, guys. So hopefully you've had a little go at the head, shoulders, knees, toes challenge, okay? Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Hopefully it's sparked some laughter and some giggles in your house and kept you active too, okay? Here's some little tips to remember when you're throwing and catching, just to recap the basics, and then you can listen to these and then have another go at the challenge and see if you can improve, okay? So remember, when you're throwing, we want a nice, slow, sweeping motion, okay? Imagine we've got some nice grass below us, okay? We're gonna sweep the grass with your arm straight, okay? We're gonna release the ball so it goes straight up, so it's easier to catch, so it goes straight up and straight down. If we release it too early, it's gonna go forward. If we release it too late, it's gonna go behind us. We don't want that. We want it to go straight up so we can catch it, okay? Always keep your eye on the ball, okay? Never mind what's on TV, never mind what's happening on Fortnite. Eye on the ball all the time. Catch, okay? Make sure your hands are nice and big so you're ready to catch it as well, okay? So when that ball goes up, your hands are ready. You make a nice platform for your hands to land on. The smaller your hands are, the trickier it is for that ball to go into them. Make your hands as big as you can, okay? Pull it into your body to keep it safe as well. If you do that, and there, it might topple over, it might fall off. So when you throw it up, catch it, bring it in, keep it safe, all right? Don't be afraid to move your body as well, okay? If a throw goes to the side, don't be afraid to step, okay? If it goes this way, don't be afraid to move. Make sure you're on your toes. Make sure your feet are shoulder width apart. Make sure your knees are bent just a little bit so you're on your toes and you're ready to move if you need to, nice and quick. Keywords to think about: agility, being quick, being agile, okay? Being nimble, okay? Like a ninja. Reactions: if a ball goes a different way, you're quick, you move, you grab it, okay? And your hand and eye coordination too. Knowing where your hands are, knowing where the ball is, being in control of your body. Think about those things, okay? Use them, see if you can beat your score. Hopefully you've had another go at the head, shoulders, knees, toes challenge with those coaching and teaching points in there. Hopefully you found it a bit easier, hopefully you've used them, okay? Remember, if you've got people in your house, challenge them, see what they can do too, okay? Our next little warm-up game is a game called Levels, okay? And it's all about trying to get to the highest level that you can. This is how it works, okay? Level 1 is you've got to throw the ball up, clap it once, and then catch it, okay? So level 1 looks like this. Remember, feet shoulder width apart, knees bent, eye on the ball, hands big, okay? Throw, clap, catch. That's level 1. Again, if you can do that 3 times, you move on to level 2. Level 2 is you throw it up, clap twice, then catch it. So it looks like this, okay? All right, that's level 2. Again, if you can do that 3 times, you move on to level 3. Seeing a bit of a theme here now. So level 3 is clap it 3 times, then catch it, okay? So we're going to throw 1, 2, 3. See what the highest level is that you can get to, okay? Remember, record your efforts on Seesaw, post it back to me, let me have a look at your brilliant work. Remember the teaching points that we talked about before, rewind back to that if you need to listen to them again. Have a go, guys. Moving on, so hopefully you feel a bit more warmed up and a bit more ready, okay? Hopefully you've had some fun, like I said, hopefully you've had a few laughs as well in the house, okay? That's what it's all about. Feeling good, smiling, having a nice time, as well as being active, okay? So, we're going to move on to our main activities. Now, we've looked at throwing for height, okay? As you know, height will mean we're going to go up. Distance now, so we're going to look at throwing forwards, okay? All you need is your ball again. If you want to change it, that's fine. You need a ball, you need a bit of a bigger space, but you're also going to need a bucket, okay? Now, if you've got a Commando Joe bucket like I do, excellent. If you don't, I imagine most families probably don't. A laundry basket, a box, a container. If your mums and dads have had anything delivered from Amazon, which if you're anything like me, you've got millions of boxes, that will do, okay? All you need to do is set up your own little course, okay? So you're going to put your bucket or container somewhere, have a couple of steps back, make sure you're the same distance, have a little 1-minute timer ready on your iPad or your phone, or ask a grown-up. See how many points you can get by throwing it into the bucket, okay? So you have 1 minute to score as many points as you can. So you keep your feet still, aim, throw, hopefully it goes in, you get a point. You get your ball again, you go back to the place that you said you were going to start from. You have another go. If it misses, don't worry, go and get it, keep going. You've got 1 minute, score as many points as you can, okay? The further away your bucket is, the more impressed I'll be. But it's up to you, okay? If you want to go a bit closer to start with, that's your choice. It's your game, okay? But if you can challenge yourself and push it out a bit further, excellent stuff. Give it a go. So hopefully you've had a little go at the bucket throw challenge, okay? Hopefully you were successful. Again, here's some more tips and some pointers to hopefully help you improve your score, all right? Remember this from athletics, from our first week, okay, when we were throwing the javelins, okay? Exactly the same, okay? So if you're throwing overarm, this is what we need to sort of do, okay? Feet shoulder width apart, so I'm imagining I've got some lines coming down from my shoulders, going down to my feet. That's where they should be, okay? We want to turn our chest to this hand with the ball in, okay? I'm going to step forward with my opposite foot. I'm going to throw that way, so my non-throwing hand's going to aim, okay? My ball is going to go next to my ear, okay? And then as I throw, my whole body, as well as this arm, is going to push and extend forward, okay? So I'm going to use my body as a support to help add a bit more power to my throw, okay? So it's going to look like this. Non-throwing hand's going to aim, and it's a throw, okay? If you think about those things, hopefully you get a bit more power and a bit more accuracy, okay? Remember to focus on them, take your time with it, there's no rush, okay? If you're throwing underarm, remember to sweep the grass, but this time, you want to point your wrist to the target, okay? So if your target's there, that's where your wrist is going to point, okay? Remember to release it a little bit earlier this time because we're not throwing straight up, we're throwing forwards this time, okay? So instead of releasing it here, you might want to release it a bit lower, okay? Nice, slow, steady, sweep the grass. Give it a go, see if you can improve your score. Alright, moving on to our next little activity, okay? This one is a game called Ceiling Throw, okay? All you need is your ball and your pair of socks that you're using. And I've got a mat because this floor's quite hard, but if you want to go in your bed, on a rug, on the sofa, or even just the carpet, as long as it's nice and soft, anything along those sort of lines will do, okay? The aim of the game is to get your ball as close to the ceiling as you can, okay? If you can throw it up and it just goes near the ceiling, and you can catch it, 1 point, okay? 1 point for that. If you throw your ball too hard and it hits the ceiling though, -1 point. So you're taking away a point, okay? So you're gonna have 1 minute, see how many points that you can get. The aim of the game is to control your power, okay? So you could be the strongest person in the world, but if you can't control that, it's no use, okay? It's about controlling that throw. If you want to start off having a go on your feet, underarm, that's fine. If you want a bit of a challenge though, you hop onto your comfortable space, okay? You lie flat on your back just like this. And it looks something like this. Now, as you imagine in the sports hall, the ceiling's pretty high, so I'm not going to go all the way there. I'm just going to imagine my ceiling is about the same height as yours. And all we're going to do is throw it up. And we've got to stay down. You might need to throw it a bit higher. You might catch it one hand, you might catch it two. If it goes just below the ceiling, 1 point, well done if you can catch it. If you throw it too hard and it hits the ceiling though, take away a point, okay? Set a timer for 1 minute, see how many points you can get. Remember, record your efforts on Seesaw as usual, post them to me. I can have a look at your brilliant work. Again, hopefully you have some fun with this game, hopefully it has some giggles and some laughs. Have a go, guys. Alright, so hopefully you've had a bit of fun with the ceiling throw challenge too, okay? I hope you've enjoyed that and I hope you've worked your skills in a bit of a different way too, okay? Each week we're going to do something a bit different, okay? We're going to have a Beat the Teacher challenge. So each week we're going to have a different teacher setting a record on an activity for you to then go and beat their score, okay? So this week it's going to be me. I'm going to be setting the challenge. I'm going to set the record. It's your job to try and beat it, okay? And the game is called Wall, Bounce, Catch. All you need is a nice clean wall. If it's got vases, picture frames on, mirrors, don't go near it, please. I don't want any angry, grumpy mums and dads saying that it was my fault that their favourite vase was broken. Make sure it's a clean wall. If you can go outside, that's probably better. If not, inside a blank wall will do, all right? All you've got to do is stand, a few steps away, not too close because it's going to be quite hard to throw and catch from there, but just a decent sort of distance away, all right? You've got 1 minute, okay? Every time you throw the ball off the wall and catch it, that's a point. It's wall, bounce, catch. That's 1 point, okay? So I'm going to jump on here. I'm going to set a timer for 1 minute. If you want to count along, you can as well. My turn, then it's going to be your turn, okay? So here we go. 1 minute. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, and that is 1 minute done. So my score, 56, okay. Pause the video, have a go at it, set a timer for 1 minute. You've got 56 to try and beat, okay? Remember, move your body if you need to, get your hands ready, keep your eye on the ball, nice and speedy, nice agile, okay? Make sure your agility is good, your reactions need to be good, and your hand-eye coordination needs to be good, okay? 1 minute, beat my score. Okay everyone, I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. I know I did, okay? I hope you had a bit of fun. I hope you're keeping your skills going as well. Like I say, if you can go out for some walks or some runs or play with your brother, sister, as long as it's safe, go and do that as well. Remember to upload all of your efforts to Seesaw as well. It would be lovely to see all of your faces, okay? I'm missing you all a lot, okay? Look after your families, guys. Stay safe, stay active, okay? Remember, do your English, do your maths, do any spellings that you've got. Listen to what your teachers are saying, listen to what your mums and dads are saying. Hopefully we'll get back to normal soon, and I'll see you all in a normal school setting soon, okay? See you next week for a different video. Hopefully they will improve and they'll get a bit better, okay? I'll give you a little insight on how we're working at the moment. So as you can see, we've got a table on a table with a couple of balls on. We've got the tripod. We've got the absolute essentials, hand sanitizer, face mask, has to be Adidas. We've got the coffee, we've got the water. We're all good to go, okay? See you next week, guys. Bye.